Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast. Happy Friday. Maybe not so happy given the recent dump. We are having the meltdown, but welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast. This is where we discuss all things crypto market, including the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and meme coins and NFTs. We might, the way the market's looking, we might have to pivot to covering.
This is a sports show right now in which we're going to be talking about Pat McAfee's latest comments on pop culture. So it's like a very far down the risk curve where like it's not actually sports, but we're going to talk about a sports person who's not talking about sports. What do you think of that?
It's like the more we love going into niches that have an extremely limited audience.
It's like, yeah, there's about 40 people who care about this content right now. It's like hyper niche content. And then tomorrow, special segment is about farm animals. Yeah, you heard me, farm animals. Most of the audience doesn't have computers, but we're going to tap into it for sure.
We're going to make a podcast all about old MacDonald having a farm. And we're going to
analyze the animals he had, the number in which he possessed, and what sounds each of those animals make.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to have you guys all with us. I see some people in the audience here saying we got some GMs. It is a GM indeed. We are live on YouTube as well as Twitter Space, and we're also on your favorite podcast provider. You can check us out anywhere. But if we are live on, if you want to check us out on video, I'll share the link. You can check us out on YouTube at the Daily Bone. And before we kick off the show, I want to give a quick shout out to our partners over at RecTech. Easy, I want to throw over to you for this one. For our RecTech, I minted a Dream Pass yesterday, but for people that maybe don't know what RecTech is.
You only minted one?
No, I minted like 4 or 5. I don't know.
I mean, I'm into 10. Like, I am
okay.
Broke. Hey, you sound broke.
I'll buy more right now.
You sound broke. They're 0.25 sold, dude. That's like current market. That's like $8, dude. That's like $8. Like, roll up and enjoy the game. There's a pudgy penguin on the line. Your $8 could turn into like 40 bandos. 40 bandos. All right. RecTech, same team that brought you internet games. I'm an avid internet gamer myself. Daily games that you can play, they're quick. Yesterday's game, lightning fast. Absolutely lightning fast. You just went in and picked a number. That's it. It was sick. Absolutely sick. Okay? And they do these various crypto native games every single day. Okay? They're fun. They're enjoyable. There's something going on with the market with it. And you go in, you click a couple buttons, click, and then you have the ability to win a big prize. All right. There's daily points every day. Each of these passes can be traded on secondary with the points attached to them. All right. So let me say that again. You earn points playing every single day. The pass holds the points. Right now, shout out Art Tommy, by the way. Currently, number 4 in the Bodoggos tournament. Kudos to him. All right. We got some other stuff going on here, though. If you want to go and play, Season 1 is live right now, where you can play these games, and they currently have Blackjack live. So you're actually playing Blackjack, not with real money, with points, and you can make some points to climb the leaderboards, all right? Your boy over here is not doing too hot. Could be doing better. I've played on every single one of my passes, all 10 of them, and I'm playing every day. So you can go in and mint the pass right now, this very second, by the way, for 0.25 Solana and start competing in real time. The Season 1 of Penguin game starts in 3 days, 2 hours, and 50 minutes. So right now is this preseason that we're rolling into, getting used to the games. You still have a chance to dive in and play Penguin game and win a pudgy penguin. That's it. Also, shout out DYDX, our other partner. We're up big on this account.
Okay, so real quick. So I just minted 4 of these Dream Passes. Easy. There's people that are asking, what's the benefit of minting more than one?
You can, so if you crush your scores on these, you can sell it for more points on the secondary market when Season 1 opens. So if you start climbing leaderboards and you hold like a top 10 one, someone else can come in and buy that pass and they get your points. They also get every loot box associated to it for their Dreamers PFP mint, which will have customizable attributes. And so basically these passes hold value if you start climbing the leaderboards early on and people want a head start or maybe got in late. So it's a way for you to try to game the system. And in theory, I know that I'm just an excellent video game player, absolute pro. And so I'll climb the ranks, sell 1 or 2 of my passes, and cover the cost for the other 8. So I'll be able to play for free.
Love that. I'll give one away. I just bought one. If you like it, throw a comment either on YouTube or in the Twitter Spaces. Just say RecTech, and I will pick one winner. We'll give you a pass. Also, username Clemente was taken, so I squatted on Choose Rich.
What? Dude, I was literally signing up right now. That's fucked up, dude.
Easy 3.
What are you squatting on? You're not squatting on it. You took it.
No, wait, I'm squatting on it.
I just realized I made 2 accounts. I took my own username. I thought someone else did, but it was me.
And then he took Nick's.
I just made a second account. Choose Rich. Nick, I'll sell it to you for 1 Dream Pass.
How do I get it?
I don't know. I need to.
So it's not a squat. You just fucking stole the name. What do you do? How did that? What are you doing? I'm literally in the process of signing up right now.
I also have the for people that don't know, by the way, I also have the ETH address. I have chooserich.eth as well. I scooped that up early on in the virality of Choose Rich. So I'm pretty fired up about it. I think I have more Choose Rich domains than Nick at this point. But we're gonna kick the show off. It's good to have you, Nick, you and Pio on the show.
I just bought 4 of these.
Let's go. You can go. Mint these RecTech passes. There's 3 days left. rectech.com/Dream Pass. Go check them out.
Left like until Monday or until Sunday?
Until Monday.
Cool. Yeah. What time on Monday?
My username is Clemente Sucks.
It should be like 11 a.m. Monday or so. Cool. All right, let's kick off the show. Nick, do you mind doing the weather report for us today?
No, I don't mind that.
Okay, link is in the private chat. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll. We got so much to talk about. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm long Bitcoin, long Litecoin, DYDX account, all-time high, baby.
Wait, what'd you long, Easy?
Litecoin and Bitcoin.
That pair?
No, each individual. We have a 10x long on Bitcoin and a 3x long on Litecoin.
Nice. Solana and Trump coin going straight up right now.
Solana looks pretty good.
Last night it looks like shit.
What looks like shit?
Go to the daily and the weekly. It looks atrocious.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe you could argue that last night was the end of the pain.
I do think so. I think we can talk about this. Let's get the thing going.
Hold on. Let me mention the weather report. Clemente was just buying time. We have, quote, a lot to talk about. Do we?
So much to talk about.
Okay, hey, it's the weather report. Friday.
Long just took profit line. This is beautiful. We're rich.
Okay. You got anything else you want to get off your chest real quick before I dive in here?
We're up 5% on the Bitcoin long.
It's a weather report, Friday, February 28th. Looking over at the crypto roundup. The majors are down on the day, with Bitcoin down 6% to 81,400, ETH at 2150, and Solana at 138. That's old news because Solana's at 143.
Wow.
ETH is at 2168, and Bitcoin is at 8182, 843, 838, 806. It's volatile. Did we just say that the bear market ended? I think we did. The top mover of the day among 100 coins is USDC, even on the day at $1. That's not actually true, dude.
It was. So now I was right.
That was a good joke, though.
All right, keep going.
Over the past 24 hours, crypto market took another huge hit. Hold on.
Here we go.
Had to sneeze. Took another huge hit as the entire crypto market cap is now down below previous cycle highs made in late 2021. In the last 7 days, the entire crypto market cap is down over 18%. You could just say the entire crypto market is down over 18% as the Trump pump is almost completely retraced. It did completely retrace, basically. Shout out to everyone that voted for Trump. I mean, y'all looking like some losers right now. The SEC has made pro-crypto headlines once again as its lawsuit with Coinbase has been dismissed, and its case against blockchain software company Consensus has been dropped. They're just dropping cases left and right. Murder was the case that they gave me. Then they dropped it. And lastly, over on meme coins, the SEC stated that meme coins are generally not considered a security. And Democrats have introduced the Meme Act. This is yesterday's news that I covered. which prohibits federal officials from promoting, sponsoring, or issuing a security, commodity, or digital asset, with Representative Sam Liccardo using Trump coin as an example of a rug pull. SEC came out and said rug pulls are illegal. Fuck you, Sam Liccardo. And that bill's never going to pass. But shout out to the Dems for their innovative stance.
I have breaking news.
Breaking news. Let's get it.
CME Group's launching Solana futures in U.S. markets starting March 17th. Big news.
Can you explain this easy?
CME is one of the leading futures.
The commodities exchange.
Yeah, the commodities exchange. So they're launching Sol futures.
CME is Chicago Mercantile Exchange,
it's like
which is where commodities began.
Yeah, are they technically competitors to Wall Street?
No, because they trade commodities. Wall Street trades financial assets like stocks and things like that. That said, the CME, it's why the Agriculture Committee is involved in the financial regulation of crypto, and why. But everyone was like, why the hell is the Agriculture Committee involved with this? When David Sachs came out about incoming policy changes, commodities started with good old agriculture for trading things like wheat. I don't know if there's any trading of eggs, but if you were long eggs, my God, you would have absolutely printed. Would now be the time to sell eggs is the real question.
Right, my Amish farm still limits to 3 dozen per order, so there's still a shortage.
I go to, there's Trader Joe's hasn't had eggs for a month. I show up and they now sell these. They have the hard-boiled eggs that have been. I mean, Nick, you would like them actually, but they're like.
No, I saw that. Yeah, the Whole Foods does the same thing. That said, the what's the regular store down the street? Starts Publix. Yeah, Publix. They had eggs the other day. Tons of eggs when I went in, and I went and bought some.
The regular store down the street.
That's what I'd call a Publix. It's a regular store. It's for normies. It's actually, I will say, Publix is actually quite good.
Have you ever had a pub sub yet?
No, I haven't.
You need to. It's a Florida delicacy.
Okay.
Pub subs.
I think they have dairy though, so it would not sit.
You don't have to get cheese on the fucking thing.
So just get no cheese. Okay, well, let's get into it. Let's talk crypto price action. We got Solana.
Clemente is like, there's cheese that's sold in Publix, so you can't shop there, Nick.
We got Solana looking nice here, up 4% in the last hour. Did Solana bottom? Easy, Nick.
Yeah.
Pia.
Yeah. The bottom's in.
We got this nice little gap fill on Bitcoin, Chicago Mercantile Exchange futures.
The biggest issue, or what we're looking at here, this line
we're
is
looking here. We're looking here.
Hold on. I want 1 second. Let me just tell the story, a technical tale. This line, this 137 line, this 127 line down here, somewhere around this. This has been tested over and over and over and over and over. It looks like 4 times since March. And this was the 5th time that it wicked down below it and bounced back up. This does look pretty good. How far? I don't. It's hard to call when a bottom is. I think the biggest thing is like, I don't think this is reacting to any specific crypto news. This feels like more related to the trade war stuff.
It's that, and then we got PCE news this morning.
PCE.
Uh-huh.
Can you please expand on that?
I wasn't sure if you were gonna come in over the top and be like, of course, absolutely, yes. The inflation data that we received.
Go ahead. Go ahead. PCE.
So we received January PCE inflation data, which is
what is PCE?
It's the Fed's preferred inflation measure, Nick. That's what they actually preferred to analyze the market on. And in fact, inflation is dropping. It falls to 2.5%, in line with expectations of 2.5%. Core PCE inflation was 2.6%. which was in line with expectations of 2.6%. The mark is the first decline in PCE inflation since September of 2024. You know what happened following September 2024, right?
Following September 2024?
Yep.
No, I don't. Well, actually, I do. October 2024. But
Yep.
what else happened?
And what happened there, Nick? You ready for this?
I don't know what happened.
Back here, September 2024, the market ripped. And you can see it clearly right here. Absolute ripperoonie.
Okay, so we're saying that this inflation data is good news and that Solana is going straight back to 450.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we might see some price action like this.
Okay.
Just something like that, like a little up, down, up.
For those that listening, Easy basically charted a direct path to all-time highs within the next.
Well over all-time highs. Sorry, we'll touch 332
by May.
Yep.
Okay. Well, here's hoping. I mean, my God, please, for the love of God. Yesterday was tough. I sold more Wink, you know. It was getting dark out there. Sold more Wink. And I personally did not sell any crypto, but boy, did I feel like strong desire yesterday. Yesterday was as dark as it got, and I was like, you can't do it, dude. You can't do it. You just got to sit there and let it burn for a bit.
So you super wanted to sell the bottom. Have you been buying this dip?
I don't have any cash. No, I've just been putting it into Wink. Selling the Wink in.
You mean selling?
Yeah, I've been selling the Wink. I thought about buying a little bit of Bitcoin, honestly. I thought about maybe getting like another 0.25 Bitcoin, just throw it on there.
Yeah, I mean, yes, so that's a great instinct to have. I don't know if this is the bottom, by the way. I know before when you guys were asking, is it the bottom? Obviously we don't know, but what I am excited about is whenever we clearly have the bottom, I do want to go back and try to dig up tweets from it. I've been saving tweets that I see where people are like, the cycle's over and things like that. I really want to have a collage of tweets that I can go back to once we have a confirmed bottom date, because I've been through this so many times, as I know everyone on this show has too. And, you know, I've been holding these assets now for like almost a half decade and just adding to positions. And so as you can imagine, I don't really care when it goes down, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter because I know it's going to go up again eventually, and I have big positions that are still in the green or in the black, as they say. And so yeah, it's just been interesting to watch people panic like this has never happened before, when there's just chart after chart. And I've been tweeting these charts, chart after chart, that show like, yeah, in like bull markets, there's 30% drawdowns, 40% drawdowns, 50% drawdowns, and everyone just acts like the sky's falling every single time. So that's, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. My apartment got leased, and I'm out of there this month. So
that was a cool celebration for me.
So I'm gonna take some money and put it into crypto, you know.
Yeah, my security deposit is about to come back 5 G's clean. Let's go. I can't find my mailbox. Can't find my mailbox. I went with Clemente to go get my mail yesterday. Couldn't find the mailbox. Emailed the leasing office, and they just go, yeah, your mailbox is near the lobby. And I just go, oh, but like, you know, like my apartment is a higher floor or whatever, so I don't see it there. Is it in a different like spot, like the second floor or something? They're like, is in the lobby.
It's in the lobby, Mr. Peel. It's in the lobby. And they're just, dude, they're so out to lunch. Can I just share one thing? This is random. This apartment is so out to lunch. They added me to their mailing list, and they email me this every single day. They don't know how to embed things. So it's just, hey, I know we haven't got a chance to connect.
Show it, Clemente. Don't show it, dude.
All right. Why not?
No, because they go, let's look, the classic floor plan is available next week.
Sorry.
And then it goes, add details about plan. Embed image of floor plan if you can to the right, and it just says floor plan.
Clemente, you are so dumb that you did not process what you just did. But anyway, that is funny. I wish you didn't show the fucking email. But real quick, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to derail that. But I just can't even believe that Clemente just did that. But yeah, I mean, last thing on it, they told me that the residents play volleyball on Thursdays. And I was like, cool. Like, I want to get on that. That sounds great. And so I emailed them. I was like, yeah, I remember that you mentioned that the residents play volleyball on Thursdays. Like, is there a meetup spot or is there a time that everybody gets together? And they're just like, yes, you can play volleyball if you live in the building. And I was just like, no, I know, like, obviously, but I mean, like, is there a group that gets together and they play? I thought you mentioned that. Is there like a date? And they were like, if you live in the building, you can play volleyball. I was like, okay, all right, guys. All right, I'm good. Anyway. So regarding the charts, what about the ETH BTC pair? How about that? We were talking about the Sol BTC pair.
Awesome. Wow. A lot of insight there being shared.
ETH BTC pair. Well, you didn't answer it. What are your thoughts?
I'm not a charter extraordinaire. I just buy shit and I'm down on
take a look. Take a look. Pull up the chart. Because ETH ain't looking good relative to Bitcoin. Let's look at Solana BTC. Did we hit a bottom? Let's zoom out. That would be so sick. That'd be so sick. Wouldn't it, Easy?
No, I want it to go lower.
You want Sol BTC to go lower?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm long Bitcoin.
Okay.
That's literally the only reason.
Okay.
You didn't sell your Solana.
No, I haven't sold my Sol at all. I have to literally take a flight to go sell it. If I ever plan to sell it, I have to get on a fucking airplane. So I have to be really conscious of going and selling this bag.
So where do we think we're going? Down to this level?
I mean, right now it's like I think we retest 160 here, personally. Like, I do think we retest 160.
With Solana?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the Sol BTC level.
Sol BTC, let me pull this up. I don't really chart pairs like that, to be honest. I don't know why I don't. I just don't like them. Let me find a Sol BTC chart.
But charting the pairs is a really, in my opinion, good thing to do because it kind of lets you know where we're at in the cycle. Like, there's something that you can kind of point to, you know?
I think we go back to the moving average, to be honest. Like, if we're looking at it, we're like way outside. If you like use what are those clouds Kix uses?
MACD?
No, he likes the MACD and the Heroku clouds or whatever they are.
I don't even know.
The Heroku clouds?
I don't know what the fuck they are. He uses some cloud bullshit. Cloud. Let's see what it is.
Moku?
No. You're talking. No. Oh yeah, but you're talking all the. Yes, I have that.
I think we go back somewhere up here.
Wow. Yeah, we're way outside these.
We're way outside. So that's the thing is like on all counts, we're like way oversold and have been for a little while. So a rebound on this wouldn't surprise me. I think Bitcoin goes back to like 84-ish area is kind of where I'm looking, like back towards this 87, but I don't think we get all the way back up there. Wouldn't shock me if we went back to a tier like 86. This candle's very ugly, but if we end up rejecting off the breakdown that we have on this 382, that would be a good sign. ETH is like actually the worst chart I've ever seen in my entire life. This chart is just depressing.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
It just consistently makes new lows and refuses to make a new high. I was looking at it. You could have shorted ETH and made money in any 10-day period except for October to November.
So should we still short it?
I think ETH is actually kind of interesting. So take a look at this. I understand that it's ugly, but I mean, I was looking, a relative price here is I was looking at the price of CryptoPunks. And they're down to like 75K or something.
I'm down 50% on my punk.
Oh my god.
I'm down 70,000 bandos.
What about in ETH terms?
Somehow probably up.
But
I probably made ETH on the fucking thing. Let me look. On ETH terms, what is the floor right now? I'm down 5 ETH.
This level is to me really the key thing is to see where this day closes. ignore all these smaller ones. This level is like honestly really key here. That said, you could argue, I mean, this almost looks like a triple top, right? Like this is like ridiculous. So that said, how far down does it go? I don't know. It just feels like we're in a pretty I'll be interested to see. So the market just opened. We're flat on this. This also looks pretty. Technically, we filled Easy Loves the gaps. We're basically right at the gap here. This level on the, yeah. Well, this is SPX.
So I had put this on the chart back like here. Take out a second mortgage and buy here. Was this gap, and we got the fill.
Yeah,
I did say NFA a bunch of times though, so like, don't sue me.
This is the gap being filled. So this is very this looks very interesting right now. The real question is, do we hold somewhere around this level? I don't know. You could do a broader level. This is a harder thing to do, but
look at what Sound Money's saying.
And Sound Money is who, our local resident advisor.
He, I don't know. I mean, like he seems pretty vindicated, or he seems pretty confident that it'll go.
He's like our resident homophobe.
He's definitely a homophobe.
Literally is.
We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if we get if we go lower. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I mean, there's no level here. There's no level. What do you do when there's no level?
Go lower.
I'm on a new level. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it is weird right now. That said, markets are forward looking. A lot of this stuff has been priced in.
Well, that would explain why the stocks are dumping. Then
stocks are not dumping.
Well, everyone seems to think they are.
I don't know what the last couple days, but like, I don't know.
Not right now.
It was just like stocks dumping. It's just not true.
Yeah, they already did. They dumped. We're down bad. It feels down bad. The real question is, what would be like an accelerant to like really dump, like to have a all-time catastrophic pullback like this one here back in July. What was this? July, we went from 5,600 down to 5,100 on the S&P. That would be the same here. Would be a 610 pullback would bring us down to 5,500. So we would go all the way down here.
Yo, I like that. Can we pull up? Yo, can you pull up a chart of Tesla's market cap on here? Is that possible?
Tesla market cap. Is it possible?
Easy. You would know. And is it easy to pull up the market cap chart?
I'm looking for it. It's just showing me price. Why does the market cap chart differ than the price?
I like to look at. I don't care about the price. Obviously, I care about the market cap, and I'd like to be able to see what the all-time high market cap. I mean, I suppose we could just probably hover the mouse over it and figure it out.
Where did the TS? What just happened?
The market cap's currently 886 Bs.
And exactly, and that feels really low to me.
Okay. Here's a market cap chart.
Look at this. This is the same as a crypto chart here.
December 27th-ish. Around like 1.4 T.
Yeah. 1.4 T. So this is the most interesting equity besides MicroStrategy to me, without question. I mean, this is a pretty interesting one. Under 1 T, I feel like Tesla's free. But I don't think it'll outperform MicroStrategy, so I don't think I'll focus on it. But for all the stock trader boys, the very few that there are, I think this one's interesting. I don't know, Nick, what do you think?
So I don't know about their actual like. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up their actual financials.
Sound money.
Tesla's a weird one for me. What did he say? Every tech stock? What?
Sound Money said every tech stock was overvalued. This is the reset that was necessary. Sideline money is entering.
Twilio. Wow, look at PayPal. Netflix.
Yeah, can you look at HIMS too? Because that was a hot stock, and I think that's fallen off a cliff. Overarch said Tesla down more than ETH from local highs would bid this.
Damn, this is some interesting opportunities here, man. Actually, on the
I'm down 70 grand on this CryptoPunk.
Okay, anyway, Nick, interesting opportunities in stocks.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I mean, you can get Microsoft right now at 387. It was up at fucking 470.
Yep.
Like, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Microsoft has been one of the top performers in my portfolio when it comes to tech stocks. They also have a dividend associated with them. I just think that they're very interesting. Tesla, I'm personally, I don't trade Tesla. I know a lot of people do, obviously, and they're a really hot one. 862 billion market cap. Their revenue looks pretty good. They are profitable. It's still, my biggest thesis was that Tesla is an AI company, was how I used to view it. But now they have Grok, which is separate, which is the bigger, which is a separate AI. When it comes to the real question is what AI is Tesla best at, would be the automated driving.
Yep.
And they're currently losing to what's the taxi company that starts with the W?
Waymo.
Yeah, Waymo is expanding the cities that they're in, and I've heard really good things about sort of how they operate. That said, they have a giant radar on the top of the car.
Have you ever driven one of those things?
No.
It's kind of creepy.
I bet.
But apparently it's gotten a lot better.
I saw a video one literally 2 weeks ago, just drilling through a construction zone. It just ripped.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can you pull that up?
Yeah, pull that up. So real quick, couple things here. Tesla to me is a car company, an AI company, a robot company, a potential insurance company in the future, potentially, because of all the data that they have. No one will be able to keep up with them. And just, and an energy company, like a battery company. So those 5 things are pretty interesting to me. And those are all like probably $1 trillion businesses. So that would like give it a target of 5 trillion over the next like 10 to 15 years. It is very high. And obviously my bias towards MicroStrategy being at less than $70 billion right now, which is completely nuts to me. So to give you a comparison, like the company, like Texas Instruments, they made your calculators when you were in high school and stuff. And they do
Never heard of them.
Okay. They do some other physical devices. They're at $175 billion. That's just kind of wild to me. I mean, there's a lot of companies that you can kind of point to. Home Depot is just a way bigger company, a $392 billion company.
Sorry, you're comparing Home Depot to MicroStrategy?
Yeah, I am. I'm saying I think there's no possibility that MicroStrategy does not flip Home Depot over the next like 10, 15 years. Like, come on. Like, how would that even be possible?
Well, I hear that he's interested in selling lumber. So that seems like
I mean, they got good hardworking dudes. Home Depot. I mean, you step in there; those guys are not playing around.
I worked at Home Depot, and I'm just gonna let you know. Well, you are right that people work hard, kind of, but the service is garbage, dude. Have you been to like a Home Depot recently? When was the last time you were at Home Depot?
I went with my dad like a year and a half ago, and he was like, "We need to tenemos que comprar madera," and then he goes, "This one." This one, yeah. And then he brings over the guy, and the guy was like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "I need wood." And then he showed him a picture, and the guy was like, "I was like, oh, you need the blah, blah, blah lumber. Bring it over here, sir." And then he looks at me and goes, Very good.
Okay.
They have my dad approves them. Yeah, it was Nick. Nick contributed to the poor service at Home Depot. What'd you work?
I worked the flooring department. So it was anything from tiles, rugs, and shelving. It was the largest department, or we had like the most rows. I think 5 rows that I was maintaining. And I was like, hey, I'm going to quit. And they were like, we were going to make you manager. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a goal in my life. And
you're throwing shade at the retail store for recognizing your talent. Like, come on.
Dude, I went in. I remember one time they left us. So there's the restocking process that you had to do. You had to clean the entire row. So basically, returns was one that you were doing throughout the day. And then there was new stuff coming in through the back that you needed to actually load onto the shelves. And everybody was involved in that process. And so when you were clearing up the aisles at the end of the day, one day, one of the managers came in and was like, I'm locking the doors. You all cannot leave until all of the rows are cleaned. And I was just like, that's illegal. You can't do that. And I left. And turns out they didn't lock the door. And they never said anything to me about that. Literally never said anything to me about that. But I was like, what is going on here? Dude, it's impossible. That company, it is so difficult to maintain a store like that, dude. The dealing with the customers sucks, and especially like think about a hardware aisle where there's like nuts, bolts, screws, like all sorts of things, and people are just digging around in there. Mostly people coming in to like create bongs is what they're like doing it for. They're out there stealing shit. It's absolute garbage. They end up getting the wrong piece of wood. They put the wood back in the wrong place. They go get another item that like, it's just like, it's a disaster.
It's an enormous like company and an enormous store. Obviously, some haters in the comments are saying that I'm way off with my take. All I'm going to say is, remember I said it in February, March 2025, after MicroStrategy's biggest drawdown ever, by the way, biggest like cycle pullback ever by percent. Just remember that I kept the same energy. And when MicroStrategy flips Home Depot, remember how you felt.
I hate the same.
I'm locked in, keeping the same energy while I'm locked in.
Yo, I'm going to tell you something, Pio. Nobody will give you credit for it for keeping the same energy. It's not something that people will give you a trophy for. When you quote kept the same energy.
They're gonna say the same stuff they're saying now when it dumps from $2,500 a share to $1,800 a share. They're like gonna be like, yeah, it went down. I'm like, yeah, dude, I was talking to you about it at like $60 billion market cap.
And I kept the same energy.
I mean, what I will say, Home Depot has MicroStrategy crushed in the theme song department. Like, this is epic.
That bass line is nuts.
Yo,
this is a good
Saylor does not have this. Like, what, dude?
Oh.
Like, I want to go build some shit. Ooh. And then like if Michael Saylor had like a Bitcoin buying song, that would be different. That would be different. So let's go.
No, that was crazy actually, and I hadn't processed that. So that might adjust my take.
There is a Michael Saylor Bitcoin song, and I played it for Pio the other day. Hold on, let me give you the song. Let me give this to you, Clemente. You can I can't play it on here. Actually, I don't know if you can play it either because you haven't figured out how to use multi-channel.
I have multi-channel.
You do?
Yeah, I should be able to play it.
Okay. Here's the song.
Literally built a front porch.
Someone said literally built a front porch just then. One of the commenters.
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah. Just stand by.
Oh, yeah. This is the Michael Saylor song, according to Nick.
that use fiat currency as a store of value. We call them poor.
You gotta do the DJ like
poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
There's a saxophone. That's sick.
We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay.
Okay.
Whenever the saxophone comes in the EDM songs, I'm like, all right. I'm like, that was smart. Whoever the first guy is to whip out a saxophone in the EDM world, that guy was smart.
yeah. Yeah. The live, have you gone to a live one where they do it? The guy comes out and it's just, they always, what I noticed about saxophone players, they always thrust their hips when they're playing. It's always like, and you're like, yo, that is sick.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Grizz is a well-known EDM artist that drops some saxophone stuff. I think he plays other instruments too. Very talented guy.
That song is "We Call Them Poor" on Spotify. In case you're interested in looking that one up.
Very nice. So getting some notifications. Mining stocks up today. Mining stocks going up. Maybe we bottomed. Who knows? Who knows?
I ratioed Mario Nafal this morning, or at least his roundtable space.
They're just, dude, they decided, they're like, fuck it. We're just going to post everything that Nick posts, like everything. And then now recently they're like, hey, fuck it. We're going to send it and just post everything Clemente posts too.
They just downloaded my video and posted it. And then I ratioed him and then he updated it and tagged me.
Well, that's not even him. That's just like his staff. So
Yeah.
his staff's like, oh shit, I don't want to get in trouble with my boss, Mario. Who, if you get in trouble with Mario, dude, he does some fucked up shit to you, okay? Trust me. I talked to a guy that worked for Mario. He does fucked up shit to the people that work for him.
It's physical. It's with your body.
It's with your body. It's fucked up. So you don't want to work for Mario. He's a weird.
He'll literally touch you in weird places.
He's just like, you're late with that story. Come over here. Take your pants off. He's like, you had a typo in that tweet and I got dunked on. Take off your underwear.
Get in the hyperbaric chamber. I'm spanking you.
What? What does the hyperbaric chamber have to do
Are
with
you
it?
taking like random like electric shock things that he puts on himself to optimize off, and he's just like, come over here. I'm gonna go into the cold plunge and you're gonna join me. I just wanted to do his accent and picture him as just like a Jeffrey Epstein type character.
He's basically Jeffrey Epstein.
Come on my private jet to Singapore.
This is, I think if there was a bottom signal, it would be today's show.
We've listened to the Home Depot theme song.
Put it on again. Put that shit on again.
Coming up.
Pull that shit back.
Let's build some more shit. Let's build some shit.
That thing was crazy. I'm standing for this one.
Oh, we got a special guest.
Build it. Nail it.
Screw it.
Screw it.
Hammer it.
Yo, Team Playa said y'all need supervision.
Drill it.
Y'all need supervision.
Drill it. Drill it. Screw it.
Kicks, you
Hammer it.
dude, are you drinking a drink out of a coconut?
Nah, dude, this is just straight coffee.
Okay.
That internet needs some work.
Yeah, it does.
Like what?
Dude, it showed his face 30 seconds after he said the words.
Kicks, like, just come on, man. Oh man, that Home Depot theme song was fire, dude. Damn.
I mean, I would
Speaking
love
of Home
to
Depot. I'm bricked up after listening to it, man.
I mean, I would love to be in the marketing department for anyone making jingles. Like, there are some good ones that have been made back in the day.
There's a friend I had back in San Francisco, and she started dating this guy who was super weird. We invited them down to, I flew to Jamaica for my 30th, something like that. And so I rented a villa, and everyone came down, and she brought her now husband, and that guy literally just made jingles and things like that. That was his full-time thing. And he was very good with music. He also made these, he'd make songs out of random objects. So like Adidas, he did a song for that I think was made with like soccer balls, or like, so he would just hit different things, like go into the kitchen and make a song out of kitchen equipment. Like he was pretty good at it.
Yeah, that's a cool job for sure. It's a specific talent within music. It's cool that he was doing stuff with objects.
That sounds like a fucking weirdo.
Oh, that was the story I was going to say. Yeah. He would like, suddenly we'd be like sitting there, everyone's hanging out, having a conversation. And he'd just stand up and go and do pull-ups on a tree. Like, it was like random. You were like, what is that guy doing all of a sudden? Like, why is he over there? Anyways,
people are pushing back on your pronunciation of Adidas, which I agree with.
It's Adidas.
Oh, that's tough, man.
That's the correct way to say it.
Adidas.
That's a tough one. So Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men made Jingles, and he got a bunch of chicks on that show too. So that was a pretty cool show. Tony 1188 saying the way Nick says Adidas is effing diabolical. Is
Adidas.
Kixie boy. We got internet?
I'd say it here like Adidas.
Yeah, dude, this Sarasota Wi-Fi is kind of janky.
Sarasota?
Yeah, I came down to visit Easy.
Wow.
He didn't actually. I think he's there on a family vacation. He asked where I was in relation to how close I am to where he's going to be, thinking I was about a few hours away, in which he would still ask me to drive over to golf with him. Turns out we're only about 20 minutes away, so we are going to golf.
That's sick.
Turns out, dude, we're actually only like 12 minutes away.
That's
shit. I'll text you after the show.
I'm about to take golf lessons down here. I'm gonna get nasty. I'm gonna be good.
Dude, you were swinging them good when we played years ago up in Massachusetts.
But I had a boot on from the Achilles rupture at that time.
You were swinging a golf club with a recent Achilles rupture. I was like, I'm not. And I remember one time you swung a little hard and you were like, oh, that wasn't smart.
Interesting. That's some Aaron Rodgers shit, even if I do say so myself. Anyway, last thing. Have we bottom kicks or do we go lower?
What?
Honestly, I don't even know what the price is at. What happened overnight? I haven't checked.
Keezy, with his family in the picture, invites us to go to his strip club in Orlando.
Come to my strip club in Orlando? What are we talking about here?
There's 2 kids in the picture.
If you own a strip club, are you part of the criminal underworld? Is that how it works?
Let me tell you something. There's some dangerous dogs in the game, but you don't want to see Nick anywhere near a strip club, dude. Let me tell you that.
What?
Oh, Nick's just a rabid mutt in a strip club.
I will say, what's that Oscar-winning movie?
Is he checking to see if it's...
Yeah, so that opens up in a real place in New York City. And
How do you know
literally... Because I've been there once before.
Nick just shows up with ones this
many years ago.
He makes it rain when the Home Depot theme song comes on, and the girl comes out in the apron and takes it off. But in all seriousness, you are in the criminal.
You don't want to see me in one of those places. Let me tell you, dude. You don't want to see me in one of those places. I'm just kidding.
I don't.
You're not, though. There's a little bit of seriousness ingrained in that statement.
What the hell?
Well, he checked to see if anyone was listening in the room. He goes,
that was
want to see.
Yo, he didn't want his bitch to hear. You feel me?
Okay, what?
Oh my God.
I'm just fucking around. Come on. I'm having some fun on the bottom day, the fair market. Bottom in more than one way.
Pio, the Belgians are kind of
It's
like the Germans. They
unsurprising
don't get
Pio's the
humor.
only single person here.
I guess I am. That's actually pretty funny.
Jesus Christ.
That's so fun. Oh, it's fun. Come on. Jesus Christ. Come on. It's being fun. See, people think it's fun.
Hey, what are the crypto prices at?
I don't know, but kicked my punks down $70,000.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's worse than the pudgy, so that's my bad.
It's all right. We'll bounce back.
We'll bounce back.
It's okay. We'll play. Let's play like $10 a hole at the golf course. You get a little bit back.
Yep. Very down.
What was I gonna say? Okay. Well, we'll.
Pio, what are the prices? Like, is Bitcoin above 80 grand? What are we talking about?
It's something like that. Let me see.
Yeah, it said 82K.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Shit, what's ETH at like 22, 26?
2163 there.
Are you you're fucking joking?
No.
Kicksters has his whole family there.
How much ETH do you have, Kix?
Not that much, actually. Thank God.
You seem like particularly disturbed about
It sounded like he just leveraged logged ETH at like 2,300, and just now, as soon as he touched down, found out it's down to 2,150.
No, because in my head yesterday, like Bitcoin was dumping and some of the other blockchains were like holding up pretty well. I was like, maybe they're catching a bid. Nah.
Dude, it's actually pretty bad.
Is Solana 115, Nick? What's going on?
145. Solana's up 5%. ETH is down 6%.
Sol's up 5%. ETH is down 6%.
Damn, that's actually awesome. That's great. We'll
Bitcoin is down 3%. AVAX is down almost 5%. Sol's up against BTC 8.5%.
Huh. What do you think's happening? Is people deploying capital?
I don't know. This is confusing numbers, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, dude, that shocks me. If you told me ETH at 21, Solana at 145, no way.
You should look at the Sol ETH chart, actually. This is, hold on real quick. Let me pull this up. It doesn't feel bullish right now, I'll be honest, the overall market. But check out this chart with the Sol ETH. This is one of the biggest wicks of Sol versus ETH. And it's almost two. I mean, that's pretty crazy, dude.
You know what that looks like? That looks like capitalism beating communism.
Yeah, I mean, ETH is communist.
Exactly. And Solana is capitalism. So GG on that one. No re, you know what I'm saying?
GG.
No re, WP.
Yo, but ETH, that
means good game, no respawn. Well played, Nick. Come on.
Come on, bro. That sucks, man. How are alts holding up? Are they getting slaughtered?
Not,
well,
dude,
what qualifies as an alt?
Litecoin. Pull up the Litecoin chart.
Here we go.
Best chart in crypto.
Litecoin does look good.
No idea who owns the thing. Best chart in crypto.
Almost as good as Pi.
The actual best chart and the strongest community in crypto.
Look at
wow, that's ugly.
What do you think of this hyper liquid chart?
I'm more interested in MakersDAO, MKR.
Did that pop in? Is this it? Why is this not loading?
$1,534. Good chart.
Is it?
I think so.
This looks pretty bad to me, dude. I feel like if you hold on one second. I feel like this is just like down only.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking ski slope. Ooh, I shouldn't be cursing. Hey, Nick, pull up Monero.
Like, how does this look good?
You just need a little bit of legs to break that trend line and watch it rocket ship.
Nick, pull Monero up. Pull Monero up. XMR. Nick, pull up XMR.
MNR?
XMR, Monero.
Okay. We're trading some alts here. Ooh, look at this one. Now this one looks way better.
So you want to red team this idea with me, Nick?
Okay.
So somebody was telling me that like on Twitter, I read someone saying that the reason why crypto prices were down is that some people knew about upcoming crypto legislation. And one of the things that may be getting through is stuff like KYC DeFi, right? So in my head, when I heard that, I was like, well, what would trade as a counter to that, right? It would be like privacy coins. So then I say, Jarvis, pull up the XMR chart. And that thing's been up only since November. And I'm like, who knows what? What knows who?
And then you know what just happened, Kicks? We just got Uniswap off-ramp directly to bank yesterday.
That's sick. That's really sick.
Dex to bank.
What?
Yeah. Uniswap off-ramp. Nick, it gets even better. You ready for this? MetaMask yesterday just announced as well, they're releasing their MasterCard. So you'll be able to spend USDC on any chain right through the MetaMask MasterCard.
Oh, really? I didn't realize you can spend that.
Yeah, dude. So AVAX just rolled theirs out. Shout out AVAX, our partner. I use my AVAX debit card with AVAX USDC.
Although I'm assuming that there's reporting requirements for the credit card company.
Full KYC. Yes, you're not paying taxes on this shit. I'm a happy taxpayer. Shout out our other partner, Awaken Tax.
We just have partners for everything.
Shout out our partner, Awaken Tax. If you need to do your taxes, you can.
I'm going to be taking
other partner. AVAX,
I'm going to be going
to spend your tax-approved currency. But if you want to stay on chain and trade perpetuals, DYDX, the best partner we've ever worked with for perpetuals. But let me not stop there. We're still going. If you want to play some games and have some fun, BR1 Infinite.
So I'm flying out to New York later today on our partner's Delta, and I'll be getting there on our to the airport with our partner Uber. So I'm
make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to stay tuned on Wednesday when Easy and I will be testing out some new clubs for our latest sponsor, Titleist.
And if any injuries happen, PO is injury prone. We do offer a special partnership rate for healthcare through Humana, our best partner.
Yo, I'm gonna try to have some sex tonight, courtesy of Blue Chew, because I have problems.
Yo, did Pio get really sad that he thought his joke went too far and he left?
No, his dog was barking at the walk the dog.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
All right, we need to wrap. I'm just gonna completely miss on this apartment.
Yo,
tour.
Clemente, you want to drive up here and
wait? What are you doing? You got an apartment tour?
I had an apartment tour.
Where?
Don't say. That's going to do it for today's show. We appreciate you. We're back again Monday, ending the stream.
T.O. Chades.